Hey, what's up, Street Talks? The Eric Kim from the Eric Kim Street Photography blog. Of course, I had to do my obligatory intro. Hopefully, today I'm using some headphones, so hopefully, apparently it has a microphone on it, so the sound sounds better. I'll probably start doing this from now on because I know I don't have the best stereo equipment. I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to make a quick video before I headed out to Tokyo. It's 11 p.m. in Michigan right now. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. flying at from the Lansing airport to LA then to Tokyo, so it's going to be like 24 hours at least in transit. And then the day afterwards I'm teaching my street photography workshop in Tokyo with Bellamy, intro workshop. And yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, just give everyone an update and, you know, showing people what's in my bag, inspiration from Bellamy, what he always loves to do. So yeah, I'll just kind of show you guys what I have prepped for this trip. So of course, I have my beloved Leica MP. People ask me, where's my hood? I used to shoot it with the hood a lot, but I mean, it blocks the finder a bit, so I took it off. And of course, shout out to my sponsor, Custom SLR, for their lovely straps. Highly recommend one. I'm not just saying this because they're my sponsor. It's actually a really good strap. My 35 Summicron, and my new toy that my boy Bellamy gave me, the Ricoh GR1V. So for those of you guys who are curious, it's the same as the Ricoh GR1 1S, except it has a little bit more controls. You could push the film, and you could also more selectively choose the zone focus, and it's great. It's a 28mm pocket camera. It's got a built-in flash, and it's just really easy to toggle on and off power switches here, and it shoots film. And I just shoot it in P mode, autofocus, and it's really nice to take snapshots just when I'm just at the store and stuff, and I don't want to bother take out my Leica. And of course, got good old bag full of film. I think I got 100 rolls of Portra 400 in here, so hopefully this will last me a month in Japan. I'm hoping so. I have my backup Leica M6. Used to be my workhorse, and now it's just it serves mostly as my backup to the MP in case it breaks or something like that. Olympus Pen Mini. I just used it for snapshots in my workshop, which is a lot of fun. And also, of course, I got my, well, you know, I always joke around, I call them bukkake cases, but they're actually called Bikuri cases, and Bellamy Hunt, Japan Camera Hunter is selling them now, so get them while they're hot. But you know, you open it up, put your film in here, so just kind of carrying this with me when I'm traveling. Of course, just got a water bottle, got to stay hydrated. And I think I showed this to you guys once, but I think this is the most incredible thing for traveling, especially on long rides. This is the iPad 3, and those bastards at Apple already announced the iPad 4, which is supposed to be like twice as fast, and it only has a 7-month life shelf. But the reason why I like it is, if you go under the Photos app, oh, there's a photo of Cindy. What you could do is, what I do is I tend to edit when I'm on the plane too. So, I mean, this is just a set that I have from my Downtown LA in Color series. And you know, I just kind of look at my photos and see which photos I like, which ones I dislike. And the cool thing about this, I should do a blog post on this, but you could edit it down in real time just by pressing this edit button right up here. I could choose the photos, like, let's say I like this one, this one, this one, this one. I could click add to new album. I'll just name it, I don't pick, whatever. Click save. Then all the way at the bottom, it creates a new album called Pick. And it just shows the one that I picked. So it's just, I mean, it's pretty much like Lightroom. I could just edit down my photos. Not only that, but you could push this, change the sequencing of the photos. So I just got back 150 rolls of film from Korea, Marseille, Istanbul, and some other places like that. So hopefully when I'm on the plane, I'll have some time to look through those. Highly recommend that. And also something you guys could have to look forward to is, of course, more GoPro action. So I had the GoPro 1 initially, got the GoPro 2 a few months ago. Now that we have a GoPro 3, these cycles are ridiculous, and apparently the GoPro 3 has a Wi-Fi pack, but got this little cool microphone here. I think this is actually the same microphone that Leica is going to use on their new M camera for the video function. But anyways, external mic, it's got stereo sound. It sounds really good, and I'm going to do a lot of interviews when I'm in Japan, so stay tuned for that. Also, the good folks over at Samsung sent me a cool Galaxy Note. Oh no, this is the Galaxy S3. And one cool thing that I've actually found out about it is, this is going to be like my GoPro videos to the next level, but you could actually put it into video mode, and while shooting your video, you can actually take photographs with this button here. So hopefully, so I'm thinking about when I'm in Japan, I'm going to do some GoPro action on this, or not GoPro, it's going to be behind the scenes of me shooting or whatever, something like that. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, when you're traveling, always carry the 99% dark chocolate. This stuff tastes like dirt, but it's supposed to be healthy for you. I love it. And of course, got my film. Something cool that I got recently is, I think it's a 3-stop ND filter. And I put this over in front of my 35mm, and it's really good balancing out the ambient light. So when I'm shooting with my film, I'm shooting at 400, and the sync speed is only 50th of a second. So if I don't want to get the background too bright, put this on, and I just up the power of the flash to create more balanced images. So plan on using this a little bit more. And of course, got my flash, just the Leica SF20 original flash. I just used the fully manual, and I know on YouTube there's a lot of videos of me shooting off camera, but after Charlie Kirk just saw me shooting, said you should just shoot on camera. So I've just been shooting on camera. It's been working really well, because I found I didn't really shoot from the angle too much. And you know, I got my bags there, just ready to travel, and I try to travel relatively light. And yeah, it's interesting. I felt like I was in Japan not too long ago. I can't believe it's already been almost been a year. I feel that my photography has changed and evolved so much, and it's about maybe close to 10 months now since I've been shooting film. And you know, some reflections on shooting film versus digital. You know, oftentimes people think, oh Eric, you know, you think us digital photographers are less good than you and this and that, and no, that's totally not true. Just use whatever is comfortable for you. I just found personally I like using film because the irony is, for what I do, I'm always on the internet, you know, social media, Facebook, Twitter, emails, and it's really exhausting. And on top of that, having to just manage my digital photos was just way too exhausting. The nice thing about shooting film is, for example, my last 150 rolls of portrait, I shot about 3 or 4 months, and I didn't get into process till the end of that. And so, you know, it just made me really enjoy my journey of photography that much more. Whereas when I'm traveling, I was shooting with my M9, and every day for at least 2 hours to just go through the photos the entire day, and it's just like, oh man, it would just be so discouraging. But now, yeah, I think it's a lot more zen. One of the big problems I'm facing is, of course, it's really expensive. I mean, I bought 150 rolls of portrait, 400. It cost me like close to $1,000. And I kind of did the calculations. I shoot about 50 rolls a month, so that's about $300 a month. Plus processing, it's about like, you know, close to $500 a month. So 500 times 12, that's $6,000 a year just shooting film. So after I'm done with my suits project, which I'm really focusing on right now, I mean, we'll see. If I'm not totally broke by then, I'll probably just switch back. I might buy an old M9 again because it's getting so cheap nowadays. Or I'm actually thinking about shooting more medium format film, so maybe getting a Mamiya 7.2 and shooting 120 film and doing more, perhaps something more journalistic or something along the lines of that. And you know, it was so nice being here in Michigan. People are like, oh, you know, why you moved to Why are you going to Michigan from LA? And it's nice. The last 2 or 3 weeks I've been able to just really rewind, relax, and saw a lot of cool people. Met my boy Brian, and also Don Hudson, who just published a new photo book. Hopefully I'll be interviewing him soon. And I think I said this in my last video, but home is really where the heart is. But at the same time, I'm really excited to go to Japan. Going to be teaching my 3 workshops, my intro workshop, my intermediate advanced workshop, my film workshop in Kyoto. It's going to be pretty full on. It's going to be pretty hardcore. And I'm also in the middle of writing a really long blog post about Robert Frank's The Americans. And it's going to be a really long one. I'm trying to make it really detailed. And I've been writing it and researching it for about a week. Hopefully I'll get it out by next week or the week after that. Because one thing I want to do with my articles is, just keep upping the quality, make it as detailed as I can. And I feel I learned so much through writing them as well. And it's just something I seem to really enjoy. And it's been really tough managing the blog, but a lot of people have just been really giving me so much encouragement and so many good words of advice, and this kind of made me think again about why I started the blog, and just to do some reflection. I remember when I started street photography, maybe I was about like a freshman in college, so that was about like 5-6 years ago, and it was really frustrating because I couldn't find anything on the web about street photography. I found lots of great images, but not how to do it. And I thought I must not be the only one with that issue, so doing that. And along the way, I like writing the articles, and I think people enjoy them. But at the end of the day, I think really this idea of a community is what's most important to me. I remember when I used to live in New York when I was a kid. I was 4th grade, and I moved away. And one of the things my friend Spencer told me, which still sticks with me today, is how I was just kind of like the social glue that kind of held all of them together. And after I moved away, some of them kind of drifted apart and stuff, which is pretty sad. So I think the next several months, what I'm really going to try to focus on even more so is the community aspect, because of course it's called the Eric Kim Street Photography Blog because that's what I named it when I started it. In retrospect, I probably should have named it something else, because I really don't want it to be about myself. I want it to be about promoting the love of street photography and everyone else out there with such great work, but they don't have the platform to share their work and spread the love. So expect a lot more interviews, a lot more features. I know I've been doing the weekly assignments. I haven't been on top of that. Really sorry about that, guys. I'm only one person. It's really hard to stay on top of those things. But maybe if anyone's out there who's interested in helping out, that'd be really, really wonderful. And I think that's some of the things I'm going to focus on. For my photography, I have lots of photos I need to go through, and I'm starting to really realize, there's a lot of times I'm like, oh man, I just want to hurry up and upload my photos already, and I want to get the likes and faves on Flickr and Facebook, of course, but I'm starting to realize, it's all about the edit. It's all about showing your best work, and I think it's really important. One thing I learned from Charlie Kirk is sitting on your images for a really long time. I think it takes me at least a year before I could really understand whether a photo is good or not. Like I was on Flickr yesterday looking at my old photos. I got rid of like 75% of it yesterday because there's so much stuff. I'm like, man, what was I thinking? But I think it's nice because I think it means that I'm developing as a photographer, and a lot of people are like, I see on forums and blogs, it's like, oh, Eric Kim thinks is the self-proclaimed god of street photography, da 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 da. I do not claim to be the god of anything. So it's just one of those things that I feel that through my life journey, I've been learning so much through street photography, and I've been really blessed to meet other very inspirational people who shared really good things with me. And I just want to be kind of like, a vessel to further that knowledge. And, I just love knowledge. I love sharing. And, at the end of the day, I think the thing that makes me happiest is when people say, thanks for sharing my work. I've never been able to share it on a platform, or, teaching me the basics of street photography. I don't know where my photography is going to lead me, or whatnot. But thanks again so much, guys, for your support. It's it's really incredible to think that just like a year and a half ago, 2 years, I got laid off my job, and I've been doing this full time now. And I think it's been a huge growing experience for me. And I was talking with Brian Day, and one of the nice things he said is that, oh, I think a lot of your readers on your blog have been growing with you too. So thank you once again. Know a lot of people on the internet don't like me. I try not to dislike anybody because I think everyone has something valuable to say. And appreciate everyone, all the feedback people give me. So the good ones, the bad ones, the negative ones, the constructive criticism only helps me grow and develop, not only as a photographer, but as a person too. And believe it or not, I have pretty thin skin. Like whenever people say mean things about me, I just want to go, oh, why'd you say this? But try not to let it get to me. Yeah, so thanks for listening, guys. And I'll keep you guys updated with my travels in Japan. Blog might be down for the next few days because I'll be doing workshop and be a little busy, but stay tuned. All right. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.